Hey guys, it's Courtney Kessinger, and this week I will be going around the prosecutor's office and asking a few of my coworkers if I was on the arrest list tomorrow, what would I be charged with?
Okay, Brandy, if I was on the arrest list tomorrow, what would I be charged with?
Well, unfortunately, you'd be charged with stealing the Pink Panther diamond. Looks like you're going away.
Okay, Abby, if I was on the arrest list tomorrow morning, what am I charged with?
Hit and run.
Okay, Chris Keith, if I was on the arrest list tomorrow morning, what am I charged with?
Identity theft.
Okay, if I was on the arrest list tomorrow morning, what are my charges?
I've seen you driving in to the office and I've seen you leaving the office. And the charge that I would see you on the jail list for probably is reckless driving.
Okay, Jorge, if I was on the arrest list tomorrow morning, what would I be charged with?
Ghost employment.
Okay, Tim, if I was on the arrest list tomorrow, what am I charged with?
OWI, possession of marijuana, disorderly conduct, and resisting law enforcement. Do you want me to tell you why?
Yeah.
Okay, so OWI, you're a college student, you're 21, you probably made a bad decision and you drank 2 beers, and then you got behind the wheel and you went out and you probably missed a stop sign, or you ran a red light, or you did the whatever. You start talking, you smell like beer. They ask you how much you drank. I only had 2. They were this big, but they were 2. Marijuana, that's just pretty normal, common for college kids these days. There's less of a social stigma of smoking marijuana, so I see you doing that. Now, the other 2 are kind of mean, but disorderly conduct, you got white girl privilege, so you think you can get out of the car and mess with the cop because he doesn't know what he's talking about. You can't say that to me. And possibly when he goes to snatch you and say, guess what I can do? Then you pull away. And that's what I think.
Okay, Bree, if I was on the arrest list tomorrow morning, what am I charged with?
Public indecency.
Angela, if I was on the arrest list tomorrow morning, what would I be charged with?
First of all, I would die. Just die. And second of all, the only way you're ever going to show up on an arrest list is by complete accident. So I would have to say shoplifting, and you fully intended to pay for the items that you forgot to pay for, and you couldn't convince them otherwise. That's the only way you're getting arrested.
Okay, Cammy, if I was on the arrest list, what would I be charged with?
Disorderly conduct.
Okay, Chris, if I was on the arrest list tomorrow morning, what would I be charged with?
So we're friends on Facebook, Courtney, and I'm able to see what you do on Facebook. And generally, I think I see alcoholic beverages in your hand. So I'm going to say OWI. Thank you very much. But a C misdemeanor, I don't think you'd endanger anyone except for yourself. And I think you blow just above a .08. So I believe C misdemeanor.
Okay, Hannah, what am I charged with?
Reckless driving, disorderly conduct, and public intoxication.
Oh.
Hi guys, welcome to Rife's Recommendations. Today we're in the drive-thru at Dunkin' to get their new Ice Spice Munchkins drink, which is a fall-flavored coffee drink that's frozen, and it is blended with their donut holes to really create an interesting flavor, and I'm excited to try it. I've heard really good things about it, and I've heard not so great things about it. So we're here to see if it's worth the hype. Thank you. You too. I'm so excited to try this, guys. All right, let's try it. First of all, let's just take a moment to look at it. It looks good. I will say it looks different than it was advertised. Advertised, it said it was going to have like these like swirls of the caramel around the edges, which I don't know if you can see, but I'm not really seeing any of that. But don't judge a book by its cover, right? Got me lots of whipped cream on there, which, oof, I love me some whipped cream. Okay. am a fan. It's interesting because when you drink a frozen coffee, you've already got like the icy texture to it, but there you can like taste and you can have the texture of those blended donuts in there. And I almost have to chew a little bit, which is interesting. So it's kind of more like, it's almost more like a milkshake, which I mean, blended coffee tends to be anyways. But, you know, you hear about, like, the milkshakes that have the cake blended up in them. That's what this is giving, like, texture-wise. I really like the flavor. So they put pumpkin munchkins in here. But the flavor is a pumpkin. There's a spice flavor to it. And I know Courtney in one of her last videos was talking about how there's the pumpkin pie filling flavor and there's the pumpkin pie spice flavor. This is a spice flavor. This does not give the filling flavor. I think overall rating on this, I think that this is a solid, I'd say honestly an 8 out of 10. I'm a big pumpkin spice fan. I really love pumpkin spice. And I love fall flavors, and I've always been a big fan of Dunkin's Donuts. So I would say on that, I think an 8 out of 10. I would say that this is definitely a drink for people who like frozen coffee, and who like pumpkin. If you do not like frozen coffee and you do not like pumpkin, do not get this drink. This is not the drink for you. But overall, I would give this a solid 8 out of 10. They had it ready for me pretty fast, so that helps too as far as the experience goes. And I would definitely recommend this to you. It's very sweet, but I'm someone who likes their coffee sweet. If you're a black coffee drinker, this is also probably not for you. It's a little bit more like a dessert. But I would definitely recommend this drink, especially for all my fellow fall lovers out there. So I'll see you in the next recommendation.